on the shingle.
All right, come on, no wavies, blowing them bad boys. You're my lucky turkey. Woo! Yeah!
Oh, Harry, your hands are freezing.
The squirrel stole my string cheese!
Oh, no. Not again.
Admit it, you're bored with your bang.
My credit card's been declined.
Will you bring me to the United States, big boy?
Hello, I just called and said, did you just hang up on me?
Oh my God, nothing!
It's a beautiful day to move down to Florida, Sheena Reagan.
Here we go.
I'm a dancer.
Boom! Welcome to the Radically Indifferent podcast, where every single week we bring in comedians, write sketches, and then bring them into your house so that your babies grow up to be politicians. Yeah! As always, to the right we have the road dog, Sheena Reagan. Now at the end of the table, the analytical genius, the love of my life, Julie Wallace. And our special guest comedian this week, the funny man from Orlando, Florida, Ricky Reyes. Yeah, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for making the drive.
I appreciate it. I'm tired from it.
Yeah. You're tired because you slept so uneasy. Ricky actually came in, stayed at our house, which was a whole thing. As soon as he walked to that door, the dog's going off. Declan's running around like a crazy person. Almost took a header.
Yeah, Declan's immediately in my face. What's up?
What's up, bro? What are you doing? He's like, hey, what's going on? You sleeping in my bed tonight?
Yeah. I'm like, hey.
It was
like,
pretty intense.
You like dinosaurs? Who doesn't, bro? What did he say? Bacon is a hedgehog or something like he said?
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Some bacon is a hedgehog.
Yeah.
He literally, we're sitting at the table and we're eating dinner and he goes, hey, Ricky, you know bacon is a hedgehog?
I was like, no, I didn't.
Okay, all right. Hedgehog bacon, sweet. That'd be tiny little pieces of bacon.
Yeah, because you're only cutting off one part. Right?
Yeah, you
like
just said
the
it's
bacon.
like,
It's got to be the tiniest piece of bacon.
Can you imagine if he had said that to Stacy?
Oh, yeah. Stacy Steele brings a hedgehog everywhere she goes. She keeps it in a pouch.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Everywhere. Yeah, she's a marsupial.
Is that a support animal or?
That's what she
I think
says.
she's just crazy.
That's what she said.
She says it's supporting
support the
something.
crazy.
Yeah, it's supporting something. I don't know what it is. I think she holds it down there to hide her bowls. No, I'm just
Yeah, you got balls? No, it's my hedgehog.
There's my hedgehog. Hey, Stacy, your balls are moving around down there.
Oh, my God.
Well, we like to start every single podcast by thanking Monas the Coon, the writers of our intro and outro music. Thank you, Monas the Coon. You can check them out anywhere Monas the Coon is found. I heard they're actually going to be doing the sound clips for an episode of Chopped coming up, so that's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, Chopped Australia. It's an Australian version of Chopped, but
I
think that's why they're going to New Zealand in the end.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know. Remember we talked. I didn't know New Zealand was in Australia, but now that I know, and now that we know they're doing Australia Chopped, I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So, all right, and then Bill's Plumbing. 239-245-3406. The best plumbing in Southwest Florida. From Marco Island, Punta Gorda, Bill's Plumbing.
And the carry cart.
Oh, the carry cart.
Kerrykart, not how you normally spell it. It's a dolly, a trolley, a cart, and a ladder. Use Rad Carry Cart for 20% off and free shipping.
And free shipping.
$20 off.
No, it's $20 off.
Dang it!
You always hit the 20%. You're like,
So close.
that's way more than $20, by the way.
It is.
That's why she goes for it.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be better if it was 20%?
It would be better, but they're going to write in. They're going to be like, oh, Rad Carry Cart. We get 20% off the Rad Carry Cart. It's a pretty cool thing. It's literally a dolly, a trolley, a cart, and a ladder all in one.
What do they do?
It's a carry cart. It's carry cart. Kerykart. Not how you normally spell it.
I like how we have the spiel down. He's like, what does it do? We're like,
it's a carry cart, bro. It's a carry cart.
Does it carry carts or?
It will.
I never thought about that. It could carry other carts. Yes.
It could.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could carry. Yes.
I'll keep them in mind if I ever need that, I guess.
It carries, it carts, it lifts, and it's $20 off.
$20 off. Okay.
With Rad Carry Cart. We've never got a check from Carry Cart, so I'm not sure we sold one yet. But
Do we get a check if we sell one?
we get money for everyone we sell.
You should really find a way to explain what they do. If you could get money off it.
I know that.
Dude, it's a dolly, a trolley, a cart, and a ladder, bro. What else do you want?
You should be hard selling this to me right now. Like,
Ricky, you gotta get a carry cart, dude.
the only reason we brought you down here.
That's the whole reason, just to sell you a carry cart. We got him in the back room. Do you want one?
Yeah, do a display for me.
Tell me the promo code. You don't even have to type it in. You have to say the promo code.
See, Julie's got it pulled up.
It's the carry cart.
Okay.
Beautiful. Look at it.
Now that's
Up here
genius.
somewhere. We'll put it here.
I need 3 of those immediately.
Yeah. All right, that's what I'm saying.
See? So you have to see it to believe it.
No, the seeing it is impressive, actually.
So just give Julie your
We do
credit
put that.
card
We
number.
put that up there. We put a little thing.
Okay, good, because using my own imagination was not helping me at all.
You know what? What if we had every guest draw us what you think the carry
carry
card does? And if you get it right, you win one.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Yeah,
Mine would have been a shopping cart with another shopping cart in it. I'm like, I guess it's carrying carts.
It's the carry cart.
It's a dolly hooked onto a shopping cart.
Yeah. Because it's spelled K-E-R-Y. It's a carry cart it's like a cart that really believes in global warming. Like John Kerry.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't add another K at that.
Yeah.
No, we've talked about that. No, it's a white supremacy cart.
Even
yeah,
2Ks is a bit
it's
daunting.
getting close. It's almost
on the border.
Yeah.
There was a
What's
coffee.
acceptable?
There was a coffee shop in St. Cloud that used to be called Coffee Cup Cafe with all Ks.
Oh.
But it was on purpose. Like it was.
I don't like that.
Really?
It was on purpose.
They're like, we don't even serve black coffee around here.
Yeah,
boy.
exactly. You're like, just black. They're like, nah, son.
Yeah.
Nah, you're gonna need some cream.
How much coffee you want in your creamer?
Only a drop. That's it. That's all we're accepting.
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah. Yeah. You want it white or you want it tan? What do you want?
Yeah, exactly. And we're real iffy on the tan.
We're really iffy on the tan. Can I get a cafe con leche?
Hell no.
Are you crazy? Why do you have it on the menu? So we can pick you out of a crowd. The KKK coffee shop. I like those. That's the sketch for the day.
First sketch.
First sketch. KKK coffee.
Sheeta's face looks like, let's not talk about this.
My face
Moving
always
on.
looks like that.
Be like, Sheeta, how was your day? She's like, no, let's not talk about that.
Well, Miami's so cute, but I remember walking past a Chuck E. Cheese and it was offering Café Cubano. Like Cuban coffee, like in Spanish on it. You know, like that was, it didn't even say it in English, you know?
Just coffee Cubano. I would have went in there and got it.
Right?
I love Cuban coffee. I will say they use a lot of milk. Like they're like, here's a glass of milk with a shot of espresso in it.
No, they're strong. That's why they only give you a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah, I always...
At the Chuck E. Cheese?
At the Chuck E.
Because
Cheese.
they want you running around.
Yeah,
spreading
ski
the
balling
coins.
it out.
wait,
Just,
it was at the Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
saying.
was a draw to the
I
Chuck
didn't
E.
realize
Cheese.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that part of it.
Thanks for bringing me on and not listening to me.
Yeah.
What was funny is I
hear
thought
you in my
you
left
heard
ear.
it, and then you're like, and it's really strong. It's I go there all the time for that, and I'm like, you're going to the Chuck E. Cheese in Miami for coffee?
There's
Why
other
else do you
places.
go to Miami? Yeah.
It's not a secret recipe. Everybody does it.
Yeah, right. There's just a bunch of like caffeinated pedophiles hanging out. It's like, I'm gonna get me one of these kids.
That's why they. Yeah.
She just dropped it. I know she had some good too. And she was like, no, better not. She's like, we're going to have to edit that later.
Nah. No, we don't edit anything out.
No.
No, yeah, we're definitely gonna get in trouble one day. Like if we ever did get like super famous from this, they would go back and watch the first episodes, and we would not be famous any longer.
It might pump it up.
No, I'm just joking anyway. I do. Yeah, we'll never be super. No. Yeah, we're looking for a good medium. No, we'll do whatever. It's got to be better than the SNL 50th anniversary, right?
Yes. Actually, they did a segment on there where they did all the skits that didn't age well. They just did a little blurb. And so they did, sexual harassment, ageism, sexism, it ended with the one skit where it's Richard Pryor, and is it Chevy? And he dropped the N-word right in his face. And me and Taylor were just like, like, oh my God. Like, it's one thing to have it in the arsenal, but then to like, hey, remember this?
That's like a really famous sketch, though.
I know.
Yeah, because he says the N-word and he goes, honky. And then they're like,
Dead
they're
honky,
going,
yeah.
dead honky. Yeah. So that was, yeah.
It's just not funny to me. I don't know.
At the time, it was brilliant.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Remember when Eddie Murphy turned into a white guy for the day?
Yes, I love that. I love that
Like,
sketch.
he walks into the bank, they're like, here's money! It's such
The
a good
party
sketch.
on the bus.
Yeah, they're sitting on the bus. As soon as the last black guy walks up, they're like, okay. They start handing out champagne. They're just partying on the bus. Okay.
My license.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything with race very well. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you know this. Sheena's Puerto Rican, actually.
I'm a quarter porter. Did you see how he looked at me?
I was looking like, where is
She is she?
She wears a lot of base.
Yeah,
a lot
okay.
of base foundation.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as she takes that off, she's immediately like, I
didn't know because Puerto Ricans usually lead with their Puerto Rican. You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, by the way, I'm Puerto Rican.
Can you tell from the side, like my nose?
No, I thought Italian.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And Italians are another group that right away tell you they're Italian.
Yeah, right away.
Like I always say, like, how do you know somebody's Italian? Give them 5 minutes, they'll tell you.
They do. God,
And if
New
they're
York
Si-
and Italian.
Yeah,
and if
and
they're
if-
both, you never hear the end of it.
And if they're Sicilian, within 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm Sicilian.
Yeah.
We're basically the black people of Europe. That's
I love how people try to throw that. You don't look that dark now.
No, dude, you just look regular to me.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so we have sketches. You can bring in sketches and pitch us sketches. You got what you got there, Ricky? I see you got your notebook.
Full disclosure, I took Nathan's call at work, and I didn't write nothing down, so I didn't really know I was supposed to bring sketches.
Yeah, like literally last night he goes, wait, I'm supposed to have sketches? I was like, yeah, dude, yeah.
So I had to pull some like from my head that I had already, or
And what's the one this morning that we talked about? That was good.
the super motivational speaker.
Super motivational speaker. I love that idea, man.
Yeah, where like it's like as soon as he wakes up, he's like, yes, and just like floats up, and then everything is like, oh, what did you say? Like, people having trouble with getting pregnant.
Yeah, he goes to the hospital, and then you're like, they're like, I can't walk. He's like, just stand up.
Yeah, I'm like, just believe you can. You know?
I want you to visualize one foot in front of the other. Next thing you know, you're dancing. Not only you're dancing, you're tap dancing. Then you're doing a backflip. Do it.
Yeah.
Try it. Act in faith. Do it now. You got this, bro. That is how they are.
He's like, I don't know how to tap dance. You do now.
You do now, yeah. And then like some guy's like, I can't get my wife pregnant. And he goes, pregnant. And then she's smoking a cigarette. You shouldn't be smoking that. You're pregnant.
Oh, she's smoking the cigarette.
Yeah, she's smoking something.
Okay.
We were just spitballing it.
Okay.
Immediately smoking a pregnancy. Yeah, I don't understand that one.
That's
but
the
okay.
wrong message.
Well, in Florida, I mean, I've seen it.
No, I've seen it too.
I have seen it fully pregnant, and I'm like, okay.
What was this? Were they putting the
Cigarette.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I thought you were saying they're like putting it up to the vagina. Like, here you go, baby.
And a little for baby.
Yeah. One for me. One
And
for
one
you.
for my homie. Ew.
We were doing pool league one time, and this lady's fully on pregnant. I mean, they could smoke in the pool hall. You couldn't even almost see through the smoke, and she's in there, right? And I said something to her. She's basically tells me to mind my own business,
Yeah.
and I was like, "You're right. I should mind my own business." And then I didn't play for a while. I came back like 3 months later, and the baby was born. And it was in a stroller
In there?
in there, dude, just chilling, smoking a Marlboro.
You see that in Vegas. Like, I know they have better filters and stuff, but people walking around with strollers in the casino and everybody's smoking around
Yes.
them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who
yeah.
brings a baby to Vegas? I don't want to judge, but I saw it too the last time I was there, and I was like,
Well, no, it's like wearing a nice watch there. It's just in case you run out of money.
You just sell the baby.
Yeah. You just throw the baby up there. Be like, what's this worth?
Throw it on the craps table.
Hey, we need a manager. Yeah, we can do it.
Credit extended.
Credit extended. Yep. Put the baby in the vault.
Don't worry, there's other babies for him to play with.
Don't worry, baby. Yeah, there's other babies in there. They're gonna put him in the vault. Put him in the baby vault, and don't worry, he'll be fine. If you win, you'll get the baby back.
Super motivational speaker was funny.
Yeah, I think that's.
I like that.
I really like that idea when you hit us out. What else you got, Ricky?
Okay, I happen to have a headband with Ratatouille, right? And
what is it?
A headband with Ratatouille on it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm thinking like he's in the kitchen and like a voiceover, like I got tired of cooking in the kitchen, but where can I use my cooking skills? And now he's cooking crack and turns into a crack dealer. And he's like leading the guy to do it. He's like, I don't even want to do this. It's like, you know.
So it's just a headband with Ratatouille on it.
It goes in your hair, like a hairband.
Oh, and it has Ratatouille on your head.
On your head. It looks like it's holding your hair.
Oh, I really like that.
It looks like the Ratatouille rat is hanging out with you.
Yeah, it looks like a rat
like
on
it's
your head.
Like it's controlling you.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like it's controlling you, and now he's sort of. Maybe we could change it. Does it say Ratatouille on it?
No, it's just the character.
Oh, dude.
It'd be hilarious if it was an uncut scene, or what do they call that? Additional footage, or what do they call that?
What if it was the cousin of Ratatouille?
Yeah, you could do that.
My cousin was a cook, but I never, I also wanted to cook, but I cook meth,
Yeah. I had bigger dreams.
Yeah, right. He's cooking. He's like, I don't want to do this. Like he's got him holding a gun.
Yeah,
He's like
exactly. You know,
where's my money, punk?
He's on the corner selling it, like making big deals, and he doesn't want anything to do with this, You could call it like Crackatouille or Rat-a-tat-tooie,
I love Crackatouille.
Crackatouille's funny.
Crackatouille is
Okay,
funny,
wait.
dude.
So let me understand. It's the chef, but he's out of work, so he goes to cooking crack. Or is it the rat?
The rat.
Okay, the rat
Because
is...
the rat controls him.
Yeah, the rat controls him. Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Like maybe we can start out with a guy that he's trying to smoke, cook crack, but he's like they're like, man, this is garbage.
Yeah,
bro.
he's not getting it.
He's not getting the recipe right.
Yeah, and then the rat comes in. Like, okay.
Yeah. Maybe he puts an ad, chef wanted.
Right. Yeah, right. He's just like, okay, I like Crackatouille. Yeah, I like Crackatouille. That's pretty funny. And Taylor, we could. By the way, everybody, Victor is in some foreign country as always, and he's like doing something over there. So we have Randy. Randy's in tonight. He's doing that. Say hello, Randy.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. We asked him to be on camera, and he went, no,
thank you.
No.
He's like, I have an image to protect, and don't forget to call me Randy.
Yeah.
And not Taylor, here, please. And we'll blurb when it says Taylor. Let's try to bleep that out, honey, every time I say it. Yeah.
Every time?
Every time. It's got to be
You already
Randy.
know you're going to say it multiple times.
Because it's his real name, so we'll bleep it out every time. It'll be like, I'll be like, hey, Taylor, right there. It'll be bleeped. And then, Randy. Randy! So he's here today to do all of our sketches. So if we did it, can you superimpose a rat in or something, or?
You mean can Victor?
Oh yeah, so Victor's still editing it.
And yes, Victor can do that.
Yeah.
I believe he can do everything.
Because we need a rat just to kind of crawl across the table or something. Should we put in a green?
Victor, I don't want to speak for you, but you can do it, buddy.
This is gonna so we're just gonna pile a bunch of shit on there. And we're gonna
he's just adding work.
I'm gonna call Victor. He's gonna be like, "What is all of these?"
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Yo, so see the scene in the kitchen? Yeah, we need a rat
Crawling across.
to crawl across."
He's gonna be like, "Hey, Nath, I'm looking at all this footage, and it's good. I'm confused as to what I'm looking at here. What are we gonna explain it to me one more time, because I'm not getting it."
So this is rat, right? And he smokes and sells and makes crack. And so you see how we have Ricky standing there? We need a rat to crawl across the table, up his arm, and then start controlling his body.
But in his mind, with a gun to his head. And if you could redden his eyes so he looks kind of cracked out, that'd be for the best. He'd be like, okay, I can try. And then next thing you know, it's perfect.
Yeah. He's really good at it. Okay. So
Crackatouille.
All right, what's your next one?
Okay, if most people in a relationship go through this, but if you skip ahead in the show, one of the partners gets mad. Mm-hmm. So I thought of a thing where both of you have to put fingerprints into the streaming service in order for you to go on with the show. You know what I say? Like you could be like, you know, the couple's there, and then they're like, oh, you know, the one of them's like, wait till you see what happens next, or watch this part, and they're like, did you
watched it without me?
Yeah. Like, how can I trust you? They're like going nuts over it for no reason. You don't even know it's a simple thing.
So we could have it to where I'm like, I'm going to bed, and she's like, yeah, but we have another episode of this. I'm going to bed, and it's her sneaking in, like using my thumbprint.
Yeah, because she goes up to you like,
yeah. Or even better, she like goes to a cup and she's looking at the cup. She does the
lifts
super
it
glue
off
thing.
with a piece of tape.
I gotta see this next episode.
Oh, nothing's. And I know this is, you know, I'm kind of outing myself though. But have you ever watched an episode without him, and then you have to watch the episode like you've never seen it before? You're like, oh my god.
I never have, but I do suspect that Randy's done it to me.
Whoa.
You got called out.
Called out, bro.
Maybe once.
Maybe more than once.
Yeah,
who knows?
But who knows? Who really knows? But in Randy's defense, he's seen so many things you haven't.
What do you mean?
Like he's watched so many things you have not.
Yes.
Like the only thing you're up on him is like Joel Osteen.
When she told me Back to the Future, I lost my mind. That was the craziest thing I'd ever heard.
She never seen it?
I had never seen it.
Any of them.
When we got together, many of the classics I've watched for the first time with him, but I have not seen most things. I've seen almost everything by Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler, but other than that, it's like a 20% chance that I've seen it.
Wow.
Like I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
7% chance.
I've never seen, I don't know, name something that's a
Any Avenger
Schindler's
movies.
List. I've never seen.
Let's just say from like 84 to like 2024.
If it's not a musical, she hasn't seen it.
Yeah. That's the checklist. You can go, did Sheena see this? You go, did they sing in it? Is it cartoon? Does it involve Jesus?
Jim Carrey and musical are pretty close to
Yeah.
I've seen it.
That's okay. Everybody has their own genre.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I mean,
I got 5 sisters, so I've watched a lot of musicals.
yeah.
You know, like I didn't know there wasn't singing in movies till I was like 9 or 10 years old.
You're like, so where's the song in this? When does Indy start singing? When does I see the whip, I see the boulder. Where's the songs? I'm running.
Oh, that's another one. Indiana Jones, never seen.
Wow.
But you still haven't seen it this
like
day.
you're some of them were like before your time, or you were growing up during those times too.
I was born in 88.
Okay, so you could have seen a lot of these. Well, like my brother-in-law, he's in his 50s, never seen Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
You know what? If for Star Wars, if you had never seen Star Wars, I would be okay with that because it's very, you know, it's about space and all these things. It's not for everybody. I even though it's one of the most beloved movie series of all time, I feel like that one's less for everybody than other things. Like
Yeah, you got to be into that kind of space
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, you got to really be kind of in. I mean, because if you watched it like subjectively as a person who just doesn't like that kind, you'd be like, what is this? Umbalaka. You know, like it's like this big fat puppet worm, and you're just like, what is
Puppet
this?
worm. That's true. Can you imagine putting Star Wars, like the original trilogy, on someone who has never even heard of it?
Yeah. After the
Like
meteor,
if you had showed it to my Puerto Rican grandma, she probably, wouldn't know how to take that at all.
after the meteor hits the Earth and it's wiped out in 2,000 years from now, they find
Star Wars, and they think that's us.
Yeah. They're like, oh my God, the civilization was amazing.
They had so many creatures.
Yeah, right? That's like, I'm pretty sure the hieroglyphics are just, books. None of that stuff is real. They're like they had like dog gods back then.
I was just going to say their dogs are wearing outfits.
Yeah.
At least that's still the same.
And holding guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I just
What I find now though a lot is like people my age getting mad at people that weren't born during these movies. Like, you haven't seen Godfather? Or you haven't, they weren't even born, bro. They were born 20 years later. Like, I didn't never watch any movie before I was born. Like, I might have watched 5 movies from before I was born. Like, you just don't do that normally, you know?
I watch a lot of them. But that man, I'm gonna take an unpopular stance here. Never liked The Godfather.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of them that you say that to that I'm like, what?
Yeah. I know. I have a bad. What were we talking about the other day? I forget what it was. I was like,
well, Gray Man was one. But that's, that's to me that you could like it or not.
I didn't dislike Gray Man. And I
but there was a big one.
Yeah, I don't definitely dislike Godfather either. It's just it wasn't like mind-blowing to me. But maybe because I was born past that time. So it was like I've seen better stuff than that.
Do you like mafia movies?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Like, man, I can't even think of one right now. But see, I like a different type of mafia.
Sopranos?
I like more mono. Yeah, very boring to me. Yeah, I found the whole show boring.
I haven't seen either of them. I'm just throwing it out there.
like I like gangsters. Like remember Payback with Mel Gibson?
Yes,
I love that movie, dude. Like that movie's like that's the Italian gangster. I like Goodfellas and I like.
Oh, good. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I liked all those, but yeah, what was the one the other day? I said something. You were like, "That's you're dumb, Nathan." I can't remember what it was, but
yeah, I just remember it was a big movie.
Yeah. I never liked Avatar. Did you like Avatar?
The first one, but I haven't got into the second one because it's 12 years later and I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah, even the first one. I watched it. I was like, this is... And I like bad action and all that stuff. I just thought it was good. Do you like Avatar, Randy? No. Yeah, it was garbage, right? It was absolute garbage. Well, we just lost 12 viewers now. They just
big Avatar fans. They're in blue face right now. Yeah. Just mad.
Lost my vote.
Yeah. I got stuck in the Avatar ride.
But sometimes I think, are you one that because everybody likes it, you don't like it?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like a lot of those movies are just hype. Like literally, I know when I see a ton of hype on a movie, a lot of times that thing is garbage. Like it's a marketing team watched it and they were like, wow, this is a hot piece of garbage. So we need to get everybody to the movie theaters first week because then they're going to tell everybody how much it sucks. So they got to make their money like right away, and then you go and you watch it and it's so bad. Like The Village, M. Night Shyamalan's The Village.
Right.
Maybe the worst movie ever.
Yeah, that's not good.
God, it was so bad. We went to go because Sixth Sense. We're all like in M. Night Shyamalan. We go watch The Village. I literally, and like 45 minutes, an hour in, I grabbed my hair. I pulled 2 chunks of hair out of my head. Did I not, Julie? Yeah. I pulled 2 chunks out of my head and I go, ah! I go, we're leaving. Get out.
We went and asked for our money back. It was that bad.
And she goes, sir, you've watched over 50% of the movie. So
really? They're counting it?
Yeah, it did not give me the money
back. They got a meter? Yeah. And they're like, they're past 50, nobody gets money back.
We literally asked for our money back. It was that bad. I've never gone to a movie theater and asked for my money back, but I felt like I had just wasted an hour of my time, like that I'll never be able to get back. I will never watch that movie again. It just...
I still have to comb over right here just so they can. There's a bald spot from where I ripped the hair out of my head.
Such a bad movie.
Dude, literally 2 fists of hair. Gah! Just ripped it out of my head.
We feel that way about, I think, almost every movie we've seen in the last year or two except Wicked.
Oh, really?
A musical.
Yeah.
Civil War, horrible. Planet of the Apes 3, absolutely terrible. The newest Batman was awful. What was the other one? We were just like, good Lord, that sucked.
New Batman with the Twilight guy?
Yeah.
I could have told you that was going to be bad.
Good Lord.
He's past Twilight. He's way past Twilight.
It was so bad. There was another one we just saw, and I was like,
he did better in his indie movies. He did so good in the indie movies. The one where he was
Indiana Jones too? No. Okay. What? Dude, what?
Like I don't hold that high of a standard on movies anymore because like I remember when Wanted came out. And me and my friend went to see it. And he was like, that was great. And I started judging. I go, man, I don't know. Some of it was too out there and not plausible. And then my boy goes, Rick, the commercial had him shooting wings off a fly. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I should have.
Wait.
I should have known what I was jumping into.
Steven Seagal could do that in real life.
Yeah, in his head.
Life.
Yeah. Dude, did you ever see him shoot the top of the match off?
No, but a match lit is like, it's not hard to blow out.
Somebody get Steven Seagal on the phone. Tell him Ricky's talking shit. He'll
be at our door by this afternoon.
Yeah, he has nothing better to do.
But yeah, what were you saying about his indie movies? He had like good indie movies. I think that's not true,
the one
probably.
with where he was the brother and
Good Times.
Good Times.
That was a really good movie. That was a great movie. If you guys get a chance, have you seen Good Times? Yeah, watch that movie. That is
Pattinson.
that was intense. That whole thing with his brother.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a really good movie. I forgot all about that. But the Batman sucked. Yeah, the best movie we've seen in theaters recently, Moana 2. That was, and it's a musical.
It's a musical.
I know, but it was out the same time as Wicked, and I couldn't believe in Cape Coral they have one IMAX theater. You think it would be Wicked, and it was Moana 2.
Yeah, of course it is.
We've been waiting 20
Disney
years
princess?
for Wicked. It's a cinematic wonder.
You've been waiting 20 years for Wicked.
We've been waiting years for Moana.
Moana 2. Yeah, I didn't even know Wicked was a thing, but I knew Moana 2 was eventually going to come out.
Yeah, I was wondering where the follow-up for Moana was. I was like, where?
The Rock or Ariana Grande?
I mean, I will take Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Well, not after the Ozempic mess, dude. She looks rough, dude.
Well, here's the thing with her and that weight thing. Remember when who's the guy who played Black Panther? Who died?
Yeah, I know.
That was Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everybody was making fun of him so bad. Oh, he's AIDS, skinny, this, that, and the other. And then he died of cancer. And it's like...
So you're saying Ariana Grande's going to die?
It's not looking good. Let me tell you something. She and I are similar age. It is hard to get skinny, first of all. Then to get so skinny that your chest is popping out and your arms are twiggly and your face is sunken in. It's really hard to get that skinny.
How old
she
is
might
Ariana
have
Grande?
something.
You think she has something?
Yeah.
She's worried about it.
Ozempic.
She took Ozempic.
Now she can't
She
get
didn't
off
need
of it.
Ozempic.
When was she heavy?
She's 31.
Never was. She's always looked really good.
So that is
She was
similar
born
age.
in 93.
Yeah, that was similar. So you guys are about 5 years.
Similar-ish. Yeah, it's not like she's, if she were, you remember me in my 20s. It was like, I was like a piece of paper with a head, you know? And
she had the best joke about it. She'd be like, yeah. He's like, all these girls think your boyfriend's looking up here trying to get with this. It's like, any of you guys want to get with a skeleton? Get a little bit of this clickety-clack? What is it?
But women always think I'm out there stealing their boyfriends and stuff because I'm skinny. And I'm like, I'm not. Nobody's looking up here going, look at her bones. I like that. I want to get a little click-clack on with that. But I was visibly paper thin.
Yeah, and Ariana Grande called me and was like, is Sheena going to die?
Yeah, she was worried about you.
Well, I'm just saying, and I'm not an Ariana Grande fan, but I am worried about her.
Right? Look up why is Ariana Grande so skinny.
You're not going to
What's
find
the first
it.
thing that
I
comes
look
up?
for all the time. She came on and said, for those of you who think I'm unhealthy, before that was actually the unhealthy version of myself. I'm actually I'm okay now. I'm healthy now. She's not.
Well, they've been talking about her having an eating disorder for a while.
So it could be that.
Which is still very bad for her.
Yeah. And it wreaks havoc on you, but it looks like disease skinny.
I wonder if I lose 150 pounds, is that people are going to be like, is there something wrong with Nathan?
Yes.
No.
You could lose 150 and watch people won't even mention it because they're like, what if he's sick? And you're going to be mad that people didn't mention it.
They're like, we just thought you had cancer.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen friends where I was like, do I ask? I don't know,
Because you do look sick when you lose weight. You just like it doesn't matter how much weight you lose.
That's
you
not
look
true.
Sick. Yeah.
Depending how
Everybody
quick.
looks healthier when they lose weight. But
Al Roker. Billy Gardell.
Oprah
I
Winfrey
think
when she
they
dropped
all
all
look
that weight.
okay.
Billy Gardell.
I think when you do the surgeries, it's so rapid that you look weird.
You may look weird, but do you look like you're dying of something?
Billy Gardell
Rebel
does.
Wilson?
Yeah.
Star Jones.
Yeah, Rebel Star
Rebel
Jones.
Wilson looks awful now.
horrible.
Does she?
Yeah, she looks really. And
She
she
should've
was
stayed
Fat
Fat
Amy.
Amy.
Yeah, she should have stayed Fat Amy. Dude, I love Billy Gardell, but I seen him in person just recently at the show, and because he lost all the weight, like his skin was stretched out, so now it's like stretched over his skull. Like those lines you see in a skull, I could see it in his skin. Like it was like I knew I could just grab his skin and go and just rip it open.
And your head looks huge.
Yeah. And your head looks huge, dude.
Your head looks
Kevin
gigantic.
James was
Yeah.
the same.
Who was it?
Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin Jays. He looks like because he gained the weight back.
He gained a little bit.
Yeah, he gained a little bit back. But yeah, anybody that loses Al Roker looks weird now. People are like, no, he looks good like that. I'm like, in what world does he look good like that?
Would you do any of that lap band or Ozempic or nothing like that?
No. They tried to get me on Ozempic right when it was coming out before like everybody knew about Ozempic. My doctor's like, hey, I'm going to get you on this new thing. And he explained it to me. And I was like, so it's a diabetes medication? He goes, yeah, but people are losing weight on it. I go, but I don't have diabetes. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you could lose the weight. And I was, I'm good, dude. I was like, I'm totally good. And I've talked to multiple people, lots of fatties, and they're like, oh yeah, I was on the something, right?
You went on a fatty census?
Yeah. Well, I did a fatty census. Yeah, you don't talk to the skinny people; they don't know what the hell's going on. And the one guy, he said he was on it for a year. He lost 160 pounds. He said, but he could never eat. It like makes you not eat. He said the first couple of weeks he just threw up every day.
Yep, it paralyzes your stomach, makes it hard for you to eat. I know somebody who developed a thyroid problem almost immediately, and some people who are taking it genuinely. It's a vanity thing. Like, you shouldn't be on something that extreme.
Right, they're not heavy enough.
And how offensive is it that people already struggle to get their diabetes medications, and people are just like, to be thin. You know
Hose me up.
Could we maybe just, like, help the people who have diabetes get this medication? Anyway.
Well, but here's the thing. Even if you have diabetes and you get on that medication, it's a lifelong medication. Like, you can't get off of it. The guy who was taking it, he lost that 160 pounds. He said he lost his insurance, couldn't take it anymore. He said for 3 weeks, all he did was shit and vomit.
Oh, my God.
For 3 solid weeks. He said it was the worst. He said coming off of it was the worst ever. And then within 1 year, he gained all the weight plus. So you can't come off of it, especially if you're using it for weight loss. That's a lifelong product now. You have
I see. Like using the diabetes medication when you don't have diabetes. That's like when people started wearing glasses without the lenses, or they were just clear. You know, they didn't do no prescription. I was always like, I need these. I need to wear these, and you just fashioning it up.
Stop appropriating my ailment.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Or my weak eyes.
My favorite is AIDS prep. That's my favorite one. You got
medication.
It's a medication. It's AIDS
new
prep.
Medication.
What does that mean?
That means they take it before they get AIDS, knowing they're going to get AIDS.
Dude.
Yeah.
And they are literally advertising it to communities that they're like, oh, you like going out, and the guy like is walking into a club with somebody on both arms. Oh, you like going out and getting railed by multiple people.
That's what the commercial is.
Medication and not get AIDS.
like there's one of it's like it's like a straight couple, but you can tell the guy used to be really gay. He's like, hey, and now they're having sex, and she's like, even she's like, I'll probably get AIDS too. Look at me. Yeah, that's so, because if you take the AIDS prep when you get AIDS, it's a lot easier to not have it go into AIDS
and just stay.
Yeah, so you just have HIV. So now you're just a spreader. So now you just spread the AIDS, but you won't. So like so now, I mean, the question is like, you're like, hey, are you on AIDS prep? You know, like.
But I remember like with the lap band surgery years ago on MTV, they had different people that had body image issues that did some kind of surgery. One kid did the lap band. He got a lot thinner, and then it was like his cheat day, right? So he goes to his favorite diner, and he's like, you know what? I think I have a milkshake. And then he starts ordering more. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a pie. And by the time you're just watching him, like, stop. And to me, them filming him was criminal. Like, for nobody, just to be like, stop. You know, like, and he broke through the lap band, got fat again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, you can break it. You can actually form a second stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like where the lap band comes up, you'll start to get a pouch in your intestines, which then will it'll actually fill with digestive fluids and start a second stomach there. So that's why the big one now is they don't really do lap band anymore. They just cut out your intestine.
See, all that sounds insane.
You know what's funny to me about you, Nathan? What? You could be an advocate for don't lose the weight. Like, you know, when people are like, oh, we've got all these different ways, you could be like, and here's why you shouldn't do it.
I mean, it's a good 10-minute part of my set. I get up there, I go, I like being fat. I don't like eating probably like literally. If I lost weight, it's for other people mainly. I mean, Julie, I'm sure she wouldn't mind a little bit less fattiness. Yeah. She's like, it was more to hug about 50 pounds ago. She's like, it went from like, oh yeah, he's a big cushiony guy to like, it'd be nice if he could reach his back. Randy,
what are you doing?
Was that your phone?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Then
No.
why did you just throw it back on the ground?
Like he just got nervous when you looked at him.
Yeah, I looked at him. He just throws his phone on the ground. He's like, "That's where it stays now, bro."
Well,
I didn't do it.
in his industry, you drop something like that while the camera's rolling. I'm sure you just throw it in the dumpster or something.
Some guy just drop kicks you. Douche. Now you're getting DP.
I used to be when he's got the Apple Watch, and I would be scared to text him at work because I didn't want he's holding the camera and right in the middle it's.
Yeah. Does that happen?
And he's like,
Yeah, it happens, but it's like I have it on just one, so it's not like anything.
it doesn't interrupt the take.
Oh, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna definitely be watching the Housewives thing that you do. What is it? What is your
90 Day?
90 Day. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. It's that was
Sheena!
You're gonna edit a series of clips of all it. Another one.
And I'm also watching, and I was like, what time was that?
Oh shit!
Oh, for a second, I thought that's the same alarm.
See, I wasn't the only one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I lowered it, but I forgot my alarm is set.
Can we bring in the drop kicker for Ricky?
How unprofessional is this getting?
I was gonna say we gotta get back on track. We just have basically been
40 minutes in, and we've got 3 ideas.
We're good. You got any other ideas there, Ricky?
Well, I told you about the gender reveal, where it's like one guy and it looks like he's about to do his gender reveal with his lady, and then he goes down the line. It's just different reveals: pop a balloon, break a thing, and it's different girls.
So what if we do a Utah
like a
gender
Maury.
reveal? So it's like Mormons.
Oh yeah, with all the different wives.
Yeah, they got all the different wives. That would be pretty funny. Yeah. Well, we were talking about maybe they do the reveal, and then the one that has a boy, that's the one he picks.
Yeah, but like the Mormon one makes that not even necessary because he's staying with all of them. Either way.
Yeah, if it were Chinese.
2 women here.
Yes,
Although
definitely.
I think they let you.
So we tape our eyes. No, I'm just kidding. We're not.
We just do it out of. I only have a Japanese accent. Oh, that is not my child. I don't know why that's my Japanese is old samurai.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's every samurai.
Who obviously isn't feeling well.
Yeah, he's got a cold.
This is not a boy I would take my life. That's my Japanese. Because I always remember they always.
So you remember the harikari whatever scene or whatever? Is that what it's called? Where they kill him? Seppuku.
Yeah, I call it harikari too. Yeah, it's like yeah, dude, Dean loves talking about because when my hair's down, it's like very straight, like across here, and he says it reminds me of the guy from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Wow, who played that dude? Who was that?
I think it was Mickey Rooney.
Yeah, it's Mickey Rooney. Have you ever seen Breakfast at Tiffany's?
You know I haven't.
Yeah, I was going to say, why are you wasting your time asking her that?
You know I haven't.
Well, the guy upstairs, an Asian guy, and it's played by a white dude, and it's the most racial. He's like, how come you making so much noise?
Big thick glasses, like buck teeth. They give him some huge buck teeth.
Give him buck teeth. Oh, how come you're making the noise down there, Tiffany? I know their name's not Tiffany, but okay. It might be worse than I just did it, honestly.
I can't wait till you see it.
Does it look rough?
Give you an idea, Sheena,
Wait, tilt the screen a little bit.
with the teeth.
Oh boy,
Yeah, they went for it.
they did.
They went for it. Yeah, that's one of the ones that sits right there with the Chevy Chase. You see, you got me saying Chevy. You said it. You were because when you said Chevy, you said it like that's how it's pronounced.
Chevy.
Chevy.
You used to with Chevy.
I say Chevy. Yeah.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy.
Well, some people call a car a Chevy.
It's a Chevy. It's
The
not a
car
Chevy?
is a Chevy.
Oh, there you go. That's a better
Chevrolet.
picture.
That's
rough.
rough.
My God, the teeth. We'll put a picture up.
Yeah,
here.
there's a picture somewhere in there. Yeah.
No, it's Chevy.
It's Chevy Chase.
Chevy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. No.
My grandmother used to say, Chevy.
Chevy. With a B, right? Chevy?
Chevy.
Chevy. It's a Chevy.
These are hard.
Well, that's why I think it's a MacGyver.
MacGyver. Yeah, and his mom calls him Beak.
Beak? What do you mean?
Instead of Vic or Veek.
Instead of Vic.
His mom calls him Beak.
Oh, really?
Beak, yeah.
Well, so when she named him, she's like, we will call him Beaker.
Yep.
Well, I got an Uncle Steven, and every time my grandmother called him.
I call him Beak. What's up, Victor?
Victor.
Steven is Steven?
Yeah, she'd be like, Steven!
Hey, everybody, it's my Uncle Steven.
I actually like it. Steven.
Well, how would they say valve?
The Bab.
It's a valve.
How would they say it? Bab.
It must be valve.
It would be just like that. And then you'd be sitting there, and it'll be a half-hour conversation of, what are you talking about?
Steven, tell Victor to turn on the valve.
I had a Canadian friend that for 20 minutes we couldn't understand what each other was saying because he was saying tiger, Tager.
Tager?
Yeah, he was like, Tager. And I'm like, what is a Tager? And he's like, Tager, like in the zoo. And then finally like, for like Frosted Flakes. I'm like, oh, a tiger.
Wait, why is it different? Don't they use English in Canada?
They do, but some of the pronunciations, like some of them in certain areas, like I remember another friend, instead of bag, she would say beg.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, their vowels are really long.
In Canada?
Yeah, because it's up there with like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. Their vowels are really long.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have that in certain areas in the States. They just pronounce things differently.
Yeah, no,
What's
I get
another
that.
one?
Soda pop.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, but Tager?
Do they say Warsh up there?
You know what?
Oh,
I say crown instead of crayon.
we're not doing this again.
See, I would not have thought that was crayon.
Crown.
So crown is, you say crayon?
I say crown.
He says crown.
I don't think I always get jewelry out. See, I can't even. I don't.
Who's on the jury?
Yeah. I have to actually concentrate and go jewelry.
Hey, you got it though. Yeah, I can tell you were trying though.
Yeah.
It was like a tongue twister almost.
Yeah,
for you.
I gotta find that L. Yeah. Remember that R is right there after it.
Oh, that's good. Okay, so you got any other sketches?
I have one for the an intervention for that person that shows you too many TikToks. You know how somebody goes out to show you one, and then 15 minutes later, you're like, dude, you're holding me hostage.
Yeah, it happened on
right
YouTube last night. We held you hostage. Yeah.
But we didn't have nothing else to do. It's not like I was doing something, and you were like, hey, look at this. And then 20 minutes later, I'm like, I was doing something, bro.
Yeah, if someone wants to show me a TikTok, I usually probably won't watch it.
Or you know what it is, too, is pictures of grandchildren and dogs or pets. Look at this. Look at this, right? Yeah, that's them on Easter. They're out there and you got to go, oh my gosh, precious.
Yes.
And then here comes the next one and the next one and the next one. It's like, I can't act this out for much longer.
I'm a habitual no on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't ask.
Yeah, that's true.
They just start showing you.
Check this out. Yeah.
And yeah, the pictures is one too, where it's like, especially vacation pictures, like, okay, I know you had fun, but I don't want to see pictures of you having fun. That's not that interesting to me.
I like it in a setting where they invite you over. Like, I wish we still did that. Remember back in the day that they invite you over and they go, hey, come
look over the album.
Yeah, let's look over
my aunt and
my
uncle
pictures.
do that. And they put them on the TV and they tell us about their trip. Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, I like that. That's fine. We're going to sit down. We're going to have a drink. We had a meal. We're going to look over your vacation. And then that's it. I never want to see it again.
But on our phone, you're just out and about, and you're like kind of in your life, while they're interrupting it with, look at this one, look at this.
Well, and then they got to swipe a couple. Oh, hang on just a second. Let me find it.
Let me find it.
And you're standing by and then.
That reminds me of this thing I did 20 years ago. Let me see if I can find that picture in my Rolodex. once.
Yeah. No, if someone says, I go, no, or I just walk away, or I just.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what everybody should do. Just start walking away.
Yeah. If someone says, you want to see a picture of my family, I go, no.
It was better when we had like the old wallet pictures, you know, when people used to carry a big wallet and they had those wallet pictures, you know, because there was an ending to it.
There's a limit.
You know, like you knew that you'd look in their wallet and they'd have 3 little wallet-sized photos of their kids' school pictures, then a wedding picture, and that would be it. But now it's like you go through a phone and they're like, let me show you the 15,000 pictures I took.
here's the graduation. And then we're going to keep going all the way to birth.
Yeah, right.
Look, that's him crowning.
You're just aging as they're showing them age.
See, that's pretty funny. Somebody like you start off as a young man.
Yeah.
And then they're showing you the things and you're just getting older and older and older. And then you just die.
A time lapse, right?
And then they think you're just so rude for dying on them.
Oh, okay, fine.
Am I boring you?
What, you don't want to see the grandkids now? You said you did 5 minutes ago.
Write that down as a sketch idea, honey. That's a good idea.
Well, and then, you know, like, because pictures are taken so easily now, like, people take pictures of anything and think that's interesting to you. You know, you're like, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, we went to this restaurant. And it's like, but it's Chili's. You know, like, everybody's been to Chili's. Like, I don't need to see pictures of Chili's.
You know what? I've started taking less pictures because I get there and it's like, you know what? I don't care. After my dad died and I started like, you got to house all these photos. And I go, at the end of the day, who actually cares? Nobody, just you. And then you pass them on to the next person who doesn't care.
That's a good way to look at life, huh?
Like literally.
Who actually
I'm sorry
cares?
you're so sad.
Is it me? It's me.
I'm sorry you're so sad.
No, you're right.
It's just like, who cares about anything?
My best friend told me, she goes, I just want you to know, don't leave the pictures to me because I'll throw them in the trash. And I'm like, she feels that way about her own family photos. She goes, they're trash.
That is kind of true though, because you've openly come out. You don't want to have kids and stuff. So all your things are they're all garbage now. It's all of it. It doesn't go to anywhere.
We don't buy things anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
because I'm like,
spend the money on the experience.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you want to get collectibles, you can leave them to our kids.
I just detoxed from buying clothes. I used to have this thing where I would buy nice clothes and still dress like a homeless guy. And I'm like, stop doing it. Stop it. You got enough outfits, and until there's holes in all of them, you don't need any more clothes. You're good, dude.
Yeah,
Stop blowing money on shit.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of clothes.
I don't need things. I don't need pictures. We need food. We need vacations. We need probably a little more podcast equipment. And other than that, I don't need to buy anything.
Maybe some old DVDs would be nice.
I actually will be buying Wicked on DVD, yeah.
Just Wicked. Just Wicked. Actually, no, you're right. I will be getting the Wicked DVD.
And then next year, I'm going to give it to Julie for her eBay store.
After I watch it once.
It is true. A lot of stuff comes to us for the eBay store. You're like, yep, well, I'll use this for a little while.
I have some more stuff, but I didn't bring it because I know you guys are like, you got enough inventory, but yeah. I've got some things
We'll
for
let you know
Julie.
when the inventory's low.
Okay.
The inventory's low. She's like, all right, well, I got all these pictures of my dad. Here you go.
But you don't.
Julie's so magical. She'd be like, we sold them. $20.
somebody bought it.
$20. They sold.
It paid for lunch.
So you don't feel like you'll need to update your clothes at all? Like you could be like having hammer pants and stuff like.
Well, if you know me, Ricky, I'm not very stylish to begin with. Like I'm never in style to begin with, so it's fine.
You're styling. You're styling.
Am I styling?
You're styling. You got the shiny
You're the
shoes.
first person in my whole life to ever say that. Ever.
I mean, you're not Julie or nothing, but
yeah, I know. Nobody's Julie.
No, I have no sense of style. I wish I did.
Well,
but I don't.
You look cool. You got a Thundercat shirt on.
But that's something that's like I like that. But it's like coordinating stuff.
Yeah.
Like, putting like multiple layers on that look good. No, like my nephew. Dude, the shorts he'll wear along with the shoes and the shirt, maybe with a vest on or something like that. It was like he looks cool, It's like, but
Our friend JoJo, dude. he is the best layerer of clothes.
Casillas.
Yeah, the way
Yeah.
Jojo, the way
trendy.
he layers, dude. Yeah, like he's Puerto Rican too, right? Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. So
What does that have to do with it? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I was trying to say, I'm trying to put you on kind of,
He's like, you guys could do it. Like,
you guys could dress nice. You're Puerto Rican, right? Yeah.
The last time Rachel and I went to New York together, I tried really hard. Like I bought those trendy, really thick like tights where you can still wear like a skirt and the things and the over jacket. And I remember I tried them all on in the mirror and I was like, we're going to be styling in New York. And there was a point when we were walking to one of the shows and I looked at us and I texted Taylor. I was like, we look like Harry and Marv walking the city streets of New York. Like it wasn't cute.
You talking about the Home Alone guys?
Yeah.
So you seen that one?
Well, yeah, if you haven't seen Home Alone, get the fuck out of here. I mean.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We look like Harry and Marv.
We did, because, she's a little taller than me.
Yeah.
We had the jackets on and whatever, and I'm just like, we tried to be
I thought you
trendy.
looked, remember when she came back from New York? I thought you were styling. You had like, she was wearing glasses, which is rare, and then you had your boots, your tie boots. I mean, you look New Yorky. We even said it. You look very New Yorky.
All right.
Yeah, this is what I wore to New York.
That's what you wear everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I wear everywhere.
Right away, they were like, Florida.
Yeah, Florida. There's a picture of me on a beach in this. There's we did it for fusion therapy whenever like they were doing it in Vasadi's, and there's a sketch where it's me and Dean and we did a float tank together.
Oh, it's such a good one.
And I come into the float tank area and he's in his underwear and I was like, is that what you're wearing in the float tank? And he's like, yeah. And then the next scene's just me and this laying in the float tank.
Yeah. The lady like leaves them. She's like, okay, well, you guys can go ahead and get in your float tank clothes and I'll be right back. And then there's Dean in just like shorts. And Nathan walks in, he's in exactly the same clothes.
Well,
and then
I was
they're
gonna
just floating in there
change,
together.
but when I seen him in the underwear, I was like, I'm not getting in this thing in underwear.
If we could reshoot that.
Well, it's over now. The fusion therapy's gone.
They closed
Oh, is it?
They turned it into a fusion restaurant.
We should double date that restaurant.
I do. I want to go up there and
do
look at
wanna
that.
go
Yeah, I do. I want to go throw some money in their pocket and see
support and
support that.
All right. So, do you have anything left, or should we pick, or what?
I mean, you could pick, but the only other one I had is like the idea of what people think a woman president would be, where there's like once she hits that time of the month, she's like calling China, threatening them, talk about blowing bombs. She's yelling at
This
people
has always been a thought for me.
in the Oval Office. You know,
Yeah.
in there, the aides are like, it's D-Day. You know, like
She's on the phone. She's like, "What do you mean? Why can't you just get along with Israel?"
yeah.
The last time we were on the phone, you just kind of hurt my feelings with Putin.
Yeah, Putin. Yeah, I like that. Okay, write it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick sketches. We do need to go ahead and start writing. We really got off thing. And I told Julie yesterday, I was like, I want to like, from now on, we're gonna like get to the sketches. We're gonna write the sketches. We're doing it like that.
After the 30th one, we'll do that.
Yeah, we got 3 more.
No, I didn't even know you guys bring up the sketches during the show. I thought it was just like your podcast is talking about stuff, and then you just do the sketches afterwards. You know?
No, we write them. We're gonna write it right now.
I should get more information when I'm doing stuff.
I did. I explained it fully to you. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well,
He
and
was working. He was multitasking.
not a single guest so far has ever watched our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch any podcasts.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't hold it against anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect anybody to watch mine if I did one either. Like,
But if you pass,
If you were going on
if
it.
you say you watch it and then you pass our quiz, you get $100.
yeah, I do watch the sketches.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. Like he earned $100.
But
He's like,
thank
well,
you.
I want some.
Do you have a favorite sketch? One that was like, now that was funny.
Which one cracked me up the most?
Well, you could have said favorite, but not one where it's funny.
You're painting me in a corner here.
That's fine. Get back to us.
We watched a bunch of them last night too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't know what to watch, so we watched the sketches. And like when you're showing someone, it's just like showing them pictures of your family.
I know it
Like the
is.
whole time watching, I'm like, I'm literally like, I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you, Ricky.
And
I was like,
he's watching the sketch and you're watching him. Yeah, and then they're not laughing or smiling.
That's why I never turned to him, because I was like, he's probably watching me.
Well, then we would like preface it. We'd be like, we'd pause it. We'd go, and in this scene, this is what we did here.
We director cutted them.
Yeah. They're like
commentary.
They're like, this guy has dementia. I just to let you know.
Well, that's the thing. Taylor always asks me. He goes, when I come home and tell him what the sketch was like, he goes, does it make sense if they don't watch the podcast? And sometimes I'm like, no. It's just so random.
Yeah,
I think most of them did.
Yeah, they do.
They kind of set the premise and then they run through it, you know?
But the truth is they are funnier if you watch. You get more out of them if you watch the podcast. Not you, but like a viewer. Just because it's like watching the, how the chef makes the thing and then tasting the meal rather than like, oh, here's this really unique dish.
Well, and that's the thing. That's kind of why I want to get to writing the sketch. Like, it's an hour now. We always start writing right around an hour. And I want to get to where we're writing a little sooner because I think people are just listening to us ramble. But we do write a lot of stuff. Like what happens is somebody pitches us and then we get off on these like tangents from the pitch. I don't know. We'll see. People do watch it.
It is cooler to know that you kind of riff the ideas here.
Yeah.
And then that's what you turned it into. You know?
Yes, exactly.
Everybody that watches the podcast says that. They say they really like seeing how it's made and seeing what we come up with and then see what actually happens in the end. You know?
Because a lot of times it's very twisted or, we take it in a different direction once we actually start shooting.
Dude, we've had times where we're all just like, it's like all of us just staring at each other trying to come up with ideas and we're just like.
There was probably 3. If we had like a surprise cancellation and we were still like getting in the groove and working together, there was a few where we were just floundering in here.
Yeah, but
we're in a groove now.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, yep, okay.
All right, so time to hear him back or what?
Did we do the carry card already?
Yeah.
Okay. I did
it. Remember?
I'm buying 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's buying 4 of them. I think you would have got $120 off if you just known something about the podcast, Ricky.
Yeah, right. No promo code.
No, we don't hold it against anybody. But one day somebody's going to come in and actually know about the podcast. And did you ever get the confetti cannon?
Are you guys okay with that? I'm going to get a little one with the string, so it's just something to clean up here. Because
I honestly, I think you should get the big one.
Okay.
Just because if it happens,
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
I'll clean it up.
Okay, yeah, we'll clean it up. Yeah, so Ricky, we'll have you back in a couple months. I would consider watching it. It's $100. It's
a confetti cannon.
And a confetti cannon.
Which, trust me, it's an experience. We do it every anniversary.
We're gonna like literally. We're gonna see him just a couple months and I'll be like, so Ricky, like, no.
I told you I don't watch podcasts.
He's like, I tried. It wasn't worth the 100 to me.
No, 100 doesn't make me move at all. Like $1,000 doesn't make me move.
Yeah, right.
I'll drive 5 hours each way to be on the podcast, but to watch it, I can't do that.
Did you at least watch your episode?
Probably not.
I watched a couple of those clips.
Yeah, that's what I do. I watch clips.
No, we do. We're good at the clips. We do good. Okay. All right. So let's go. Read them back to us. What do we got, honey?
Super motivational speaker, Krakatui, Netflix fingerprint, gender reveal Mormon wives, intervention for TikToks, aging picture show, and woman president.
Dude, can I say, for someone that didn't even know they had to bring sketches, you brought like a handful of fire ideas, dude. Good job, Ricky. Dude.
Now that I know ahead of time, I will write and put extra effort in it.
Yeah.
But the TikTok one, we should probably change to see what she said about aging as they show you pictures.
Or it could be a both. It could be, so we could merge them. I was thinking maybe a merge if we did that one.
Oh, man.
I just think that's funnier and just like straight, like, funny watch, you know?
Yeah.
And it's got an ending.
Well, I mean, because at the end she goes, I can't believe you died. Like that.
Well, it's like he just, flat lines, and then it's like, oh my God, so rude.
Yeah, we've murdered each other. Do you have something on your face right here?
Do I? Is it white? Is it tissue?
No, it's just like a ball of hair or something. There you go. You got it, I think.
Way to throw that on in the podcast.
Yeah. Well,
make her self-conscious.
She had it the whole time. Yeah, she had it the whole time, dude. Yeah.
And now
I'm trying to stop it now. Well, what does this do? Leave it for the rest of the podcast? Is this supposed to leave it for the rest of the cast? I don't know.
You got a booger, too? I don't know if you know that. Like...
boogers.
Yeah, I noticed it 38 minutes ago. I just left it.
Did you notice it?
No.
Okay.
She was gonna throw something at you.
Well, but see, that's the thing is they
The
leave me,
choclita.
dude, they leave me high and dry. Like one time we were doing a sketch, my buttons were all busted out, right, dude? And I'm watching, I'm like,
Come
you guys
on.
just left me with the buttons undone,
Exactly.
and they're like, yeah. So I was just trying to help you out.
I hate
but
it when I
yes.
have crumbs in my lip gloss and I just look like a total like sandwich crackhead. It's like I've eaten something.
Right
that's
down
still-
sandwich crackhead, by the way. Yeah, that's really funny. I'll suck your dick for some Javiardi.
You got that sandwich, yo?
Oh, yo, you got some of that ham and cheese? Oh, you don't even know.
On some Cuban bread? Come on.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on.
Where's the brioche buns?
You don't even know what I'll do for a hoagie. Yeah, sandwich crackhead's funny. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and choose which ones we like. Me personally, I'm all about those first two, man. I really like Super Motivational Speaker and Krakatooey. Those are my two favorite, dude. Those are just really fire sketches. Both of them a lot. So we probably should just pick one of those two to do, because Krakatooey is going to be a lot of work into that, man. But we could also just make it short, like a little shorty, hook. But it's funny to have him with the gun, to have him on the street corner,
Yeah, I mean, you could just do them cooking it and then street corner,
Yeah.
or just like buying cocaine product, cooking it, street corner,
What are your favorite ones? Which ones do you want to do? We usually choose two of them.
I like the super motivational speaker.
Are we all on board that we're doing super motivational speaker?
I do. My suggestion was going to be, if we're not sure, let's pick the short one out of the list first, and then we can deliberate the long one. But I do like super motivational speaker.
And what other one were you saying, Ricky?
I like the person aging as they watching pictures.
You like the agent?
Yeah, somebody holding you like
I like that
hostage.
because it's two shots. It's like maybe three shots. We'll get it over the shoulder of the camera. We'll get them showing it, and we get the aging. It's a lot of costuming.
We still have the silver spray.
That, and I got a bunch of face makeup. I found it at a yard sale in Pensacola, so just got a bunch of makeup.
And we could do it for either one. Like it could be, if it was one of us ladies,
read it to
start
Ricky
to
again.
gray it up, and then we got the old lady wig, or we could do it with a man. Super
See,
easy.
this is what, like, I'm looking at what we said because I'm already forgetting it. That's why whatever you told me,
that's why Julie
I didn't
writes it
remember
down. Yeah.
at all. Like, but I'm getting at that age where I can't remember.
Here, hit him again.
So we
hit him
have
again.
the super motivational speaker, the Krakatooey, the Netflix fingerprint, gender reveal Mormon wives, intervention for TikToks, aging picture show, and the woman's presidents.
Ooh. My favorite ones are motivational speaker. I do like the aging TikTok. I do like the woman president on menopause or something, menopause president or period lady president or something.
Period lady president.
Whatever. No, PMS president.
President, period.
Hello, everybody.
PMS POTUS or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's pretty funny.
That clicks.
Yeah, that is some clickbait. If I seen PMS POTUS, I'd be like, what is this?
No, I like the idea that people think that they would just lose their mind, like just do shit radical, like.
That's what they always say. They always,
No, I still have friends that will say that, and I'm like,
I know. I know people that talk about that too.
I mean, is that an unreasonable thought?
Is it an unreasonable thought? That's what I'm thinking because
it's real. I mean,
I think
sometimes
there's
when I'm
been
feeling
women
a little-
leaders and they didn't blow up their country because they had a period.
Okay. Like who?
Margaret Thatcher is the only one I could think of.
I mean, Angela Merkel.
But didn't Margaret Thatcher get on a horse and like just like really went to war? I mean, she led men into war. You think she didn't align that shit? I would have.
Was that Joan of Arc or Margaret?
Yeah, I was about to say Margaret Thatcher.
Guys,
she was more of a bureaucrat.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Hold on.
I was like, when was she on a horse? But I'm like, there's a lot of people in England that ride a horse.
Joan of Arc cut her hair to disguise herself as a man. But Margaret Thatcher is one of our like best.
She's
the Iron Lady.
She's modern though. She's in the modern age.
Yeah, and she was Prime Minister of the UK
in the 90s, right?
But yeah, 90s, 79 to 1990.
Okay, yeah. She got on a horse and led men
What did Margaret Thatcher do that was controversial? She abolished free milk for children aged 7 and 11. If that's not PMS, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Like,
She went against nurture.
Yeah, why did they not get free milk?
and it was like already, she's appointed cabinet secretary. That seems to be one of the only things.
Are you reading Wikipedia?
I'm just like down the Google.
So none of her leading battles.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Dude, Margaret Thatcher got on a horse and led men to battle.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe
The
you're
Iron
thinking
Lady.
of it because she was the Iron Lady, but because she ruled so, conservatively over the British Parliament. She was
actually was a good leader.
She was,
Yeah.
yeah.
No battles. Shit.
I mean, she helped the Argentina defeat the Falkland War in 1982, but that was through executive decision making. That's not because she led them into battle.
But I'm thinking of Margaret Thatcher, and she goes, "Yeah, but she got on a horse. She would lead men into battle."
And I was sitting here like, she seems to know what she's talking about.
I
was so confused.
This is why you can't believe everything you see on the internet, because it's people like me just confidently talking. Yeah, Margaret Thatcher, badass lady,
led the French army into battle.
Yeah, so she
wasn't even American.
Hey, I don't know anything about history, so I can't even say anything about it. I just knew Margaret.
Obviously, neither do
All I know about Margaret Thatcher is she used to wear a pantsuit. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because people take her less serious in skirts.
But I will say, yes, I still think. Remember Hillary? It's just because we've had women leaders who are possibly going to be the leader of our country who were just crazy people, dude. Like Hillary Clinton, dude. Remember this? You remember this? Dude,
no, Hillary's whole problem was an unlikable face.
Yeah.
That if you have a face that's unlikable, you ain't winning nothing.
You ain't gonna win it. Yeah, and then
nobody has ever liked their face.
I don't think it's a face problem.
Yeah. It could just be some. I don't know.
All the murder.
I never even knew she had face. I was just looking at them titties.
All right, wait. So are we totally offended by PMS POTUS? Is that kind of just like over the line?
I'm not offended by it. No, I'm not offended.
No, I mean, depending which way you look at it. You guys look at it like that could be, and I look at it like that's outrageous.
For me,
to think that would happen,
For me, I think it's just a done.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's hack.
It's like you said. Your friends say it. Everybody says. I feel like people have been. Oh yeah, she'll probably blow up. She'll probably hit the nukes because she's on her period. You know how many times I've just heard that in just random talk. So I think it's.
And then it's like, there's war going on. 1 week later, she's just eating ice cream. Guys, I'm so sorry about that.
I am so sorry. Yeah, if you could tell Palestine that we didn't mean to drop that bomb.
Okay, so then the long one will be what was that first one?
Super motivational.
Yeah,
speaker.
super motivational, and then we'll do the aging TikTok or what?
Well, and I love it too because we can get Ricky. That's a good role for you. You'll be the super motivational speaker. So we like to have our guests like in our main role if we can. So we're just like, so that's a really good role for you. You can be that guy, And
Did you bring any extra clothes, like a suit jacket or anything like that?
No.
I think we have some stuff.
Okay. I do not own a suit jacket.
Yeah. He already told us he doesn't know how to layer. He's like, I'm from Florida. I don't need jackets.
Yeah. Yeah. Once I left Cleveland, no more jackets.
But you have one of those hats you like smoke a cigar in, right?
I do have a top hat with me.
Oh, you brought a top hat. Yeah.
Yeah. And a ratatouille.
No suit jacket, but you have a top hat.
Hey,
he's like, I have a top hat, a monocle, and
I do have a monocle, but I left it.
He forgot his monocle.
You got to make your fashion choices. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay. Even I guess they're kind of casual too, aren't they?
Let's
They usually have like a dress shirt now, and
a dress shirt. Yeah, we'll figure out something. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried about costuming.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure out something to make him a motivational speaker. So a super motivational speaker, and the short one will be
aging TikToks.
Is it TikToks or somebody showing you pictures?
It's pictures, right, of their kids and pets.
Yeah, anyone. I don't
It could
really
be
care.
me or Julie, and we'll do the time lapse. You know how like they'll fade in and fade out over the same person talking to show that so much time is going by, and then it'll just flash to him getting older. Boom, boom, older, boom, boom, older, and then finally, boop.
Okay. I feel like the middle isn't going to be tagged, though. Like it's just going to show him getting older, and by the third time we show him getting older, the joke is spent.
Well, it's super fast. It'd literally be like a 30, 45-second sketch.
The first time you see him getting older, that's the joke. And then that's the punchline. And then after that, it's just...
Well, I think that's why it's short.
Beating the horse.
Yeah, but wasn't there a line at the end that would also be... So the second one is him getting old. That's that punchline. But
then you're
at
dead.
the end, there was a line from the person...
Oh,
that is a punchline,
he's so
right?
freaking rude. How rude.
Either you're rude or, am I boring you or something like that?
Or it could just be that at first they're looking around like, okay, are you done? Then it's maybe they're super bored and just zoning out. And then maybe it's they're a completely old man and just fried. Or it's, I guess the joke is that it's aged them because the other person isn't older. Are we losing it?
No, I'm just thinking about it. I think I just don't want to like just keep hitting the same punch over and over because it's going to just be boring.
I understand.
You know, it's like I get the old and then the punch at the end, like, oh, you died? How rude. It's okay. It's good. It's good. So we'll talk about that. So
well, it could be like the phases could be like looking at the watch, then it's, falling asleep, and then it's I'm old.
Yeah. And PMS POTUS is such a good name for a sketch. I'm not sure that. What's another short one we have on there, honey? Oh, we can't really do the gender reveal. That'd be kind of a pain, but we'd have to get a lot of props
we need
going.
a couple more women or something.
Well, I figured I could dress like a woman.
We could make PMS POTUS short.
Netflix finger.
It could be, maybe she's like revered as one of the best leaders of all time. Can't believe we didn't have a woman president sooner. And then like the staffers look at the calendar and it's like, guys. And then like it turns, maybe it's either me freaking out or I turn into you, right? And here's PMS POTUS. It's you. You're freaking out.
That's pretty funny.
And then it's like, 5 days later, it's like, ma'am, the entire country of whatever has been burned to the ground per your order. And it's like, oh my God, did I do that? Guys, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Please tell them I'm sorry.
I told you to have chocolate.
Did I yell?
All the time.
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to be it.
It is kind of funny. What do you think, Ricky? What do you like better?
I do like the PMS POTUS. I thought the picture thing would be like very quick.
Okay.
So it's not, you're not beating it up if it's 30 seconds.
It's got to be really quick though. It's got to be like just like, hey, it's a picture of this, and then okay, I see, and then the age. Okay, well, yeah, let's do that because that could be the quickest.
Yeah,
one.
man, I like the idea of PMS POTUS too. It's just kind of funny to see somebody just like, because it's that time of the month, they're just blowing shit up.
Well, but yeah, I mean, have you,
give me the button.
You've lived with women for long periods of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, dude. It's a
thing.
thing.
I've never seen a guy irrational in my life. Over a video game or their football team lost.
Yeah, we get irrational, but we get irrational.
To do a house fix.
There's definitely menopause or man PMS. It's definitely a thing. But I'm telling you what, like, and they can't even help it. That's like Julie. I don't even get upset. I try to just like say, "Well, bring her chocolate." I'm just like, chocolate.
Just leave it by the door, back away.
Because I literally wake up and I don't have like on a timer. I mean, I really should put it on my phone, like a menopause, like not menopause, but like a
menopause. Thanks a lot. I knew I was. Where's the button?
Oh my God.
Like you kind of always know when it's that time.
She's like, bring in the drop kick guy.
Where is the drop kick, Randy? Throat chop him.
But like you kind of always know when it's that time, but it's like when it's that time, not ahead of time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's
he knows
right.
the day of.
I literally wake up and I'm like,
feels it in the air.
I'm like, it is thick in here.
Electricity charged air.
You turn over and Julie's just staring at you like
Had a good sleep, did you?
Yeah, right. I just roll over. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Chocolate? I'm in a lockbox. Like, here you go.
You put out a bowl of M&Ms, and when it gets halfway down, you're like, it's the day.
Yeah, today's the day. Yeah.
It's the day.
So okay.
All right, so where are we at?
Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and go with the picture thing. Simple enough. That's already the short. It's written very super simple. Very little lines in there. We'll hit it with the punch at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Super simple. So let's go ahead and shoot let's go ahead and write super motivational, get what we want to do with that, and then we'll go ahead and continue on with the sketches today. So how does this open? How do you see it opening?
What, are we still writing on air?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna write it right now. Yeah.
Speaker.
So we're gonna write super motivational right now. Yeah.
Well, I had imagined it like as soon as he wakes up in bed, he's just like motivated, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe we have to go like right to him. Maybe he's doing like a commercial for himself as a super motivational
That's what I was just thinking. Is
yeah,
like
goes
we
to the
can
hospital.
do with like some. It starts out with like some. It's like, have you ever been down in your day? Do you need motivation? Maybe you need to use Chuck Willoughby, motivational speaker,
Enhancing the power of your mind.
Yeah, and then you go, every day I wake up, ready to motivate.
Yeah, there you go. That's good right there.
Okay, every day. So we'll open up with like a. Like the lights and everything, and then like.
Are you lacking motivation? Is your life going nowhere? Do you feel stuck in something you're trying to do?
Yeah.
You need Rob Tonins.
Yeah.
Or like.
Yeah. Rob Tonins. He wakes up every day with a purpose. Whoosh.
And then you just shout, or something like motivate.
Yeah, we need like
self-motivate or something.
When you type down, how do you look up some motivational quotes that he could say?
Yeah, maybe somebody like.
Hey, will you check on the dog there?
Maybe somebody like coffee. Don't need it. You know, he's just like he's already pumped.
I use the power of my mind to caffeinate.
Yeah,
caffeinate. There.
Yeah. Caffeine, that's for losers. You just smack it out of your head. You're like, oh, caffeinate.
Yeah, I don't need no outside sources. It's inside me.
Yeah, right.
You're like, either you run the day or the day runs you, and he just runs out of the house.
Yeah, I like that. Either you run the day.
Yeah,
you know what?
Maybe somebody with a car or door opening, waiting for him. Sir, don't need it. You know, he just runs to wherever he's going.
Okay, so he wakes up and he's like, either you run the day or the day runs you, right? And he just takes off running, right? And then it's like, okay. So he wakes up, he drops a line, right? He takes off running, right?
Don't count the days, make the days count.
Yeah.
I like that.
Don't count the days. We're going to write that down. Don't count the days, make the days count. It's always got to be some crazy thing like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. A cliche salad.
Yeah, okay.
And then, so at some point, he's got to say something to the effect of like, my fuel is helping others. And that's when he approaches the guy who can't walk or whatever, right?
Yeah. So he wakes up and then we have him run out immediately. Assistant. Sir,
coffee.
You want some coffee? Yeah. My motivation is my coffee.
Yeah.
And he grabs him. He's like, you should be a better assistant. That's pretty good, I think.
He's like, but that's my fault. I should be motivating you.
Yeah, but that's my fault. I should be motivating you to be a better assistant.
I'm sorry I let you down, bro.
But you know what? I don't count the days. I let the days count. Yeah, I make the days count. And the guy's like, oh my God, he's right.
Yeah.
Every mistake we make is one that brings you closer to correctness. Or something.
Yeah.
Accountability is key.
We just need to. He's like nothing but motivational speech.
It's okay. Mistakes are just opportunities to learn.
Yeah.
Okay. So we go right to the assistant. He smacks the coffee, and right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the assistant just admits it's a mistake, and that's when he goes, "It's okay." You know, mistakes are just opportunities or something like to that effect.
So let's just for right now, let's say we'll put in the quotes. All right. So honey, so he wakes up,
Okay.
Motivational. We do the opening. He wakes up motivational. The assistant comes with the coffee. He slaps the coffee, hits him motivational, hits motivational.
Are you okay with somebody slapping coffee?
Yeah, we'll just find
empty
somewhere
cup?
to do it. Yeah, we'll just find somewhere to do it. Yeah, it could just be an empty cup. It doesn't have to be. Yeah.
Okay, it could even be after he runs out, like, sir, your coffee.
Right. On the way to the car.
And slaps it into the art or something.
Yeah.
Motivation is my coffee. I just tell my mind, caffeinate. See, I'm caffeinated.
Yeah.
Takes off.
Yeah, he takes over.
And sorry, no need to be sorry, bro. Mistakes are just opportunities to be better. I let you down, and I can take accountability for that. And accountability makes us stronger. Oh yeah! And then he just runs or something, right?
Maybe smacks him. I think you should smack a lot.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
we love a good unnecessary slap.
Motivational slap.
I like that.
Yeah, motivational slap.
Actually, that could come in handy at multiple points.
This isn't a smack. It's motivation. Or maybe right after, I know you think I smacked you. I just motivated.
Yeah.
Did you just slap me? No, dude. I motivated you. Now get up and slap me.
You call that motivational? Harder. Okay. All right, we got okay. So he slaps the guy, and then he takes off running, and then maybe we get a scene of Ricky running, and he's like, every day I like to start my day with a 43-mile jog.
Yes. Yes. Because if you can't do the little things, you can't do the big things.
Yeah. And then what if they hear help? And they turn and someone's getting robbed, and he goes, I always like to say maybe you should help yourself.
Yeah.
If you can't help yourself, I can't help you.
Don't be a victim.
Yeah, don't be a victim. You actually need to stop at the robbery. Like, if you can't help yourself, then I can't help you.
Yeah.
Like, but he's got a gun. Oh, now you're making excuses, and you sound like a victim.
If you're truly motivated, you'll be able to bend that bullet, point it towards your attacker, and ward them off or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
And he goes, just like this. Watch. Shoot me, bro. And he shoots him. He takes the bullet. He goes, you know what? Sometimes we take L's.
Motivation activate.
That might have to be at the
And
end.
he just
Yeah, but it would be cool if you blocked the bullet, though.
Yeah. I don't know what you can do.
right in the teeth.
Yeah, he catches it.
Motivate.
Yeah. I did that with the power of my mind.
Yeah.
She's like, are you going to help me? And then you had to help us. Okay, so we'll do the robbery. And then you're like, I got to get back to my run. And then you run.
Maybe tell the attacker he's doing a great job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. You'd be like, you, sir, are doing an amazing job. You had a goal, accomplished your goal.
Look at Randy. He doesn't want to be here today.
Oh, you accomplished your goal. It's hilarious. You had a goal, and you accomplished your goal.
I like how you just bring all this up. And he has to be like, how am I going to film this?
It's fine filming. Victor has to put this in.
Yeah. Victor doesn't even know what he's getting into right now. No, but we've got Victor to the point where when we go, can you do that? He goes, see. He's I don't know if he's Spanish. I don't know if you know that.
I figured.
He's actually just a white guy who just thinks he's Spanish.
Yeah, imagine he got hit in the head. Now he has an accent.
It's so funny. He's from Rhode Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Cleveland. People are like, they're Puerto Ricans in Cleveland?
You sound like you're from Cleveland. Victor's like, okay, yes, I see.
Oh, so he still has like a Spanish accent.
Yeah.
He doesn't really. Does he?
I don't know.
He has
I really
a
don't know.
Bolivian accent.
He's got what's weird is he's got a Bostonian or like a New England
that
area mixed with a little bit of like he still rolls his R's.
And you know why? Because of lack of motivation, bro. If he was motivated, he could change the way he speaks. Yeah. Oh, no.
You know what's funny? Victor doesn't even watch the podcast.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
He watches it. Yeah.
He does?
Yeah, he does. He watches them. Yeah.
Oh, my bad, Vic.
Yeah.
My bad, Vic.
It wouldn't be my bad, Vic. My
bad, Vic.
My bad, Vic. Sorry, bro.
No, I think the B's just get extra B.
No.
My bad, Vic.
They turn into a salsa record.
That would have been funny if Victor was here and we put him in front of Ricky and the two of them are just setting each other off like Furbies. And they just, like, they start out Spanishing each other.
Yeah. Whenever it's like the sound of a car, he's like, boom, instead of vroom. I don't know. Okay. I would have said, boom.
Man, look at the way that car goes, broom, broom. You're like, what, you want a broom?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he helps with the robbing.
Do we like the stand-up thing? Well, okay, here's also what we do. Sometimes we write like 3 scenes and we're like, we just need to keep it to 1. Should we just do the robbery scene and then?
No. So he's going to go, he's like, sometimes I like to spread my motivation to people in need, you know, and then he's at the hospital.
Yeah.
We don't have a wheelchair, but we could just do something. We could give Sheena some spindly legs. Like,
do you got crutches?
We have a walker.
The walker might be good.
Yeah.
You just throw the walker away.
Yeah. You said, why did you fall? Did you fall?
Yeah. Like, do you think you need this?
Yeah. You tell the walker when she falls. Be like, wow, you are way undermotivated.
Yeah. I like do you think you need this? And it's like, well, I have spina bifida. I was born with it. I've never walked a day in my life. It's like, you know why? Because you've never been motivated a day in your life. And he just like side kicks it, and I just, oh my God. And then
oh my God, I can stand. Yeah. And you're like motivated. You walk away and she just falls over. Okay, all right, yeah, I like that. And then they're like, sir, I seen what you just did with her. Could you help my wife get pregnant? And you just go, pregnant.
Yeah. Or I don't know if you put it like in a fertility clinic or he just comes up like you said and be like, me and my wife have been trying to get pregnant.
I think
Can you
maybe
help
because
us?
it's at the hospital.
There's a clinic there.
Yeah, so we like something with the hospital already.
So are we green screening that?
Probably will have to.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the hospital let us shoot there.
Well, I do know a couple people.
Yeah. We just call, hey, Lee Memorial Healthcare, you think we could use your hospital to shoot?
They're like, what's your insurance?
Yeah. Like, yeah, if we could bill it. Yeah, if we can bill it. Do you have a billing code for shooting here?
We just call VN. We're like, buddy, need a favor.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in Sarasota. We could get a doctor probably local to get us to do it. We need to make a commercial for a doctor. So, so we'll green screen that. I mean, we could probably green screen a lot of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just make it a little easier on us. Because even an alleyway, I was thinking, where would we find an alley around here? You know, this dive shop. Right here at the corner, we used to shoot at this dive shop all the time, and then new owners took it over, and now they like tried to call the cops on us for shooting up there.
Yeah.
You should have seen Nathan negotiate not only getting the cops not called on us, but still shooting there. No, it's okay, buddy. We totally understand. We're sorry about that. We're just going to shoot real quick, and then we'll be out of here. Is that cool? Yeah, just 10 minutes. No, I totally understand. Nope, totally good. No need to call the cops. We're just going to be 10 minutes, and we'll be out of here, okay?
The whole time he's
You're
like,
just
no.
Jedi mind tricking him.
He did it. And me and Julie are standing there like, should we back it up? And we're just watching while she's like, all right, we're good. We're good for about half an hour.
Yeah. This is not the gorilla shoot you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, well, what I explained to him too, I was like, my family's been here since '55 in this neighborhood. Like, to tell me I can't use this parking lot, that's one lot. I mean, it's literally right there, dude. You know,
I can see it.
know. Yeah, so it was crazy for them to even like threaten to call the cops. Okay, so let's but yeah. Oh, by the way, we are out here just stealing shots constantly. We did a whole short film of just stealing shots. Like,
we asked permission for a couple of the places.
All of them. All except the beach.
Yeah,
We had
except for the
permitting for
beach.
Sydney
And
Burns.
even the
Yeah,
beach,
we did.
We had approval for parking.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Park there.
Yeah, we did have approval to park there. No, I think we should try to utilize that beach spot again because I still have that lady's number. So do another. That's probably where we'll shoot the beach scene.
Cool.
I'd imagine because it's just like an open beach. It's
Yep.
like right there. Okay, so all right, so you motivate. So where does it go from there, and how do we start wrapping it into a close?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering after
Yeah.
the pregnant thing.
Yeah, maybe it's a monologue. Maybe like you do a motivational monologue. You know, maybe we can even have you walk out on a stage.
Yeah. So just like that's his life just outside.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even got to where he does it. You know? And you could probably close as he's starting out with a speech or something, or just the applause of wherever he's going to do the speech or the motivational, his job.
Yeah, I think. Could it end with you just like working at McDonald's or something?
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Or lawn care.
Yeah. Yeah. You just walk up, you grab the lawnmower. Yeah. You're like, I motivate every single day. Yeah.
Or it could be, that was a great
dismount?
day. One day, I will be doing this full time. And then,
Yeah. Or what if, like, instead of like getting her pregnant, like it's someone you're walking past her, you're like, oh my God, she's not gonna be able to have the baby, and you walk in there like, you could do this. I don't know. Okay, losing it a little bit. It'd be funny to talk to a lady, like just show the blankets with her knees, and you're like screaming in between her legs, going.
You think maybe the robbery scene should kind of be the ending after he catches a bullet in his teeth?
and then,
or after he tells the robbery guy that he was motivated to do that and he accomplished his goal for the day, and then he just looks at the camera and does like the
wink. I do like that.
So it's just
because
it's
if
just
we
the run,
went with the
robber?
commercial type
I get what you're saying.
aspect, because you were saying at the beginning, have you ever been down? Maybe you need Chuck Willoughby every day. I wake up super motivated. Are you lacking motivation? Is your life mediocre? Well, then you need Chuck Willoughby or whatever. I don't know. And then he starts out by, every day you run the day or the day runs you. And then he starts running. And so you go through all that stuff. And then when he stops when he gets to the robbery, he tells them, don't be a victim. If you can't help yourself, then I can't help you. And then he tells the attacker that he's doing a great job. You woke up today, you had a goal, you accomplished your goal. And then he looks at the camera, and then he goes, and you can accomplish your goal too by hiring blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, maybe like a commercial ending with a number, and then I just fly off into space.
But we missed the whole part of, watch, if you were truly motivated, you would be able to fend off that bullet. Shoot me, bro.
Yeah, I still think that's in there. But maybe after catching the bullet, it just shows that it's like his commercial, 1-800 whatever, and then he just some kind of goofy ass way to exit. Like he either flies into space, or I don't know.
We could even, if you want to do the other scenes, we could do them first and put that last.
Oh, I'm not stuck on those other scenes. I'm just thinking I was thinking.
The Walker thing is
It's
funny.
just how to end it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we do that as the ending, do we go to the hospital? The hospital's like a weird thing. Like, what if we don't go to the hospital? And
Like just a person with a walker on the street?
Because so we start out with you, like, doing a bunch of stuff, and it's like, what's his name? What's it? Anyway, Rick Cranston. I always go to Cranston for some reason. Rick Cranston, the world's most amazing motivational speaker, and it shows you doing stuff like you jumping out of an airplane and like all this stuff. You're like, hey, he's done this, he's done that, and he's done this, and people ask, how does he live his day-to-day life?
Right,
and then
right.
you're just like, he's like, first thing, I wake up and I piss excellence, and then you're like standing in the bathroom and you just hear like a fire hydrant hose.
Yeah.
He's like, every day I wake up and I miss excellence, right? And it's just like head up, and then and then my assistant, and then he slaps the coffee, your motivation, and then he's like, then I go on a 43-mile run, and along the way, motivating everybody I come
Just
in
jogging
contact
in
with.
like dress clothes.
Yeah, I motivate everyone I come in contact with. And this lady's like trying to cross the road, and you're like, ma'am, do you realize you don't even need that walker? And you're like, well, I have spina bifida. I've never walked without it. Like, because you've never been motivated by Rick Cranston.
Right.
And then you hit her with some motivational speeches, and you just throw away the thing. She falls, and then you run. And you got the robbery, and then how does it end?
I think the robbery has to be last because we have a nice wrap up there with the catch the bullet. See, you're the first person I came in contact today that was truly motivated. You had a goal. You did it, although I foiled your plan. You were motivated, bro, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think it's hard to top the bullet catch,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about
if we're going that route.
I like the bullet catch. I have a couple bullets. I can just pull the bullet out of the thing.
I was going to say, not live.
Yeah, here's a live bullet.
Hey, just sit there at the.
We were talking about Alec Baldwin earlier. Yeah, we were talking about Alec Baldwin earlier. I was like, all right, Ricky, catch this thing.
Remember, you're acting.
Do y'all have a gun handler? Like a real, actual gun handler?
Yeah, this is going to be scary, actually. Yeah, I'm a little worried about this. But yeah.
There's not enough money in this production.
Do we still have that little 22 revolver? I think it's around somewhere. Right?
Don't you got to show like a fake gun so it doesn't get cut or marked or whatever? Or it doesn't matter?
Sure, it's fake. It's fake.
Well, because I used one in mine, and then my brother-in-law, who's younger, was like, oh, you can't use really. And then I was like, I don't care.
Look it up, honey. Can you use a real gun?
But I think that's more TikTok, right?
They usually like to see that it's like an orange tip on the end of the gun so that you know it's fake, right?
No, not for video.
I think TikTok is the only one that like gets on it. That like you can't really show a gun.
I don't know. She'll look it up there. So we still just have to figure out how to like wrap it.
How to land it.
Yeah. How do we land this thing?
Live streams. YouTube doesn't allow live streams with someone holding, handling, or transporting firearms.
Okay, live streams.
Okay. Yeah. So we're good. And the gun that we have doesn't work. Like we're not gonna put any bullets in it, obviously. It's like it's a revolver. It's eaten up and blow up in your hand before. It's very old.
Yeah. It's a musket.
Yeah. It's like an old 22 revolver,
gun.
but my grandma gave it to me to clean up and make nice, and it was like so pitted in the barrel. I was like, you're not gonna be able to shoot this thing. You're gonna hurt yourself, Grandma. So my grandma has this. She has a 38 with no safety on it because she's like, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to. We're over at her house. She's like, let me show you my new gun I got. She pulls out her purse. She's like, dude, I got bro, and I'm like, Grandma, stop, Grandma. And dude, when she grabs a gun, she never puts her finger. She immediately puts her finger on the trigger, dude. Yeah, and she's just like, look at the gun I got.
I have anxiety.
Dude, you have anxiety.
You have anxiety. Our whole family was running.
Grandma, put the gun away. Put the gun away, Grandma.
Hiding behind couches.
Yeah, she got a little shaky hand about her too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, hopefully it's not a hair trigger.
Yeah, right.
It bugs me because she has it just in the front part of her purse. There's no safety on it, and she just throws her purse down. She's like, God, I'm waiting for the boom. It's just gonna go off in her purse. Like, oh no, my candies got ruined. Okay, so how do we lay this thing? So what do we? I think just the motivational. What if like you're like. You have a goal. So you talk to the robber. You're like, you have a goal. You get onto him. Everything. You're like, how did you become so motivated? And he pulls down the mask. He goes, I took your course in 2003.
And I recognize him.
Yeah.
Robert.
Robert. Yeah, I remember. You bought the platinum package.
I love that.
Yeah. I told you could have your dreams. Yeah. And then he just turns the lady and like pistol whips her. Okay, all right, so there we go.
I think just the reveal might be like.
And I took your course in 2003.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
I took your course in 2003. Yeah, and then I do like that you fly away.
Yeah,
that is pretty funny.
Maybe he's supposed to get on a flight, like a private plane, but he's like, don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, what if the assistant steps back in right then and goes, sir, you're going to be late for your fight.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't need a flight. I have motivation.
Yeah.
And we know Victor already knows how to do it.
Yeah, so we know what we need. We need a dead drop. We need you standing with the, and then we need a dead space. Right? Okay, so we need double shots of that, of whatever we're gonna do with the dead green screen. I think we know what we need for that. We had Sheena fly recently.
Hey,
yeah,
congrats.
Yeah. It was a sketch called Super Boring, and she like comes in and she talks about realty and puts people to sleep.
That's right. It just flies around, just boring the shit out of people.
Yeah,
I accidentally killed a guy.
Yeah, like I needed anesthesia. He's a doctor, and they go, we got the anesthesia is what's gonna happen. She flies in. She's like, sir, I've come to talk to you about contract addendums. And then I flatline, and he goes, you killed her. And she goes, well, I have a showing. It was a good sketch. Okay, I think we got it.
Guys, did we do it?
I think we got it.
Yeah, and in an hour, under an hour and 45.
We still have the aging
Yeah.
pictures.
What is it?
The aging picture slideshow.
No, we wrote that very quickly. We just like see. This is exactly why I want to kind of get to the writing a little more. We're like calling it in so we can get done with the sketch, but I think we got the base bones of it. We do need to sit down and just add in the motivational speaking lines. Did you bring up a list of them?
Motivational speaking lines?
Yeah. What you got? Well, read some of them to us real quick.
Well, I gave some of them to you. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Try not to become a man of success, but rather a man of value. Don't count the days, make the days count. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. All our dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them.
Motivation is such bullshit, dude. It is so much bullshit.
It is such a money-making scam.
I can't go to conferences anymore. Leadership
With the new
conferences,
day
I
comes
can't do them
new
anymore.
Strength. Yeah.
With a new day comes new strength. Okay, that's our podcast, everybody. Round of applause. Yeah. We did it, everyone. Good job. Julie, you got anything to pitch down there at the end?
Awesome Treasures online. Come check us out. We have lots of cool stuff for you. Collectibles, clothes, just all kinds of goodies.
Ricky, what you got, man?
In what respect?
Social media, anything you want to pitch?
Oh, Ricky Reyes comedy for everything.
You got any shows that you need to pitch? Sell tickets to?
About 2 months is when this is going to be out.
Oh, yeah?
Is that true?
I think it's going to be out in about a month, yeah.
Do you have anything coming out in the month of August?
Because we've been doubling up because Victor's leaving, so this is like down the line a little bit. Just Ricky Reyes.
Yeah, if there's shows, I'll put it on there.
Yeah, definitely go out there.
And I put jokes and little videos on there, too.
Oh, you have some really funny ones, man. You got some funny stuff on there.
For being by myself, like it's
yeah. Oh, yeah. You're doing a good job with it.
Nobody even wants to hold a camera for me, man. Like,
hey, could you hold this camera for me? Nah.
I'm like, Mom, please.
You're just not motivating them.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's a character in real life. I demotivate people.
She's like, call Steven.
Steven,
he'll do it. Steven will do it. Sheena, what you got?
Sheena Reagan Comedy on the socials, please.
Yeah, you can check me out at Nathan Stands Up, or make sure to hit the likes and notifications. I always forget. We should do that at the beginning. I always forget to do that at the beginning. Likes and notifications. You can check out Victor at VHM Productions for any production needs. He does commercials and music videos for the right amount of money, a little bit of porn. And then, Randy, you got anything you want to pitch?
No.
He's not associated.
He's like Randy at randy.com.
Randy the Temp.
Yeah. If you want to see pictures of Randy, you can find it at Sheena Reagan Comedy. And that's our podcast, everybody.
Woo!
Kill it. Victor! Randy's here, so we're
Victor!
Where are you, Victor?
¿Dónde está Victor?
Yeah. Victor. There we go.